Hello and welcome to the answers part of my 200 subscriber Q&A, my very first Q&A. Now, I got an absolute mountain of questions from YouTube, Facebook, a few on Instagram even, so we'll jump straight into it. I've put some gameplay on, it's Metal Gear Solid Online, just so that can keep your attention while I'm going through the questions. Now, just so you know, I'll be keeping the question submissions anonymous just for simplicity's sake, so anyone who did send me a question, if you end up watching this video and you see your question, should be able to point it out really quickly. So with that, we shall jump straight into the questions. Right, so the first question is, what is your favourite movie that got turned into a video game? Now this is a really easy one. It would be Star Wars Racer or Star Wars Pod Racer, Dreamcast, N64 and PlayStation 1. And also Game Boy, but terrible. So yeah, it's only part of the Star Wars Episode 1 movie, but you know, it's a movie tie-in game, really good racing game, and I absolutely love it. I still play it every now and then when I can. So that's that one. Right, the next question is, what was the very first video game I ever played? That would be Alex Kidd on the Sega Master System 2, the built-in game when I got my Master System. I think I was about 6-year-old when my parents bought me my first games console, which was the Master System, and ever since then I've been absolutely addicted to playing video games. Okay, next question. If Metal Gear Solid wasn't your favourite franchise, what would be and why? Right, this would be the Final Fantasy series. I've played Final Fantasy as much as I've played Metal Gear Solid, probably more so, you know, because of the sheer amount of games. I've finished most of the numbered ones besides the early two, well, most of the 2D ones to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I've not finished any of those. So yeah, Final Fantasy, I absolutely love them. Every game is unique in comparison to another one in the series, and that kind of draws you in. Plus I do love, you know, Japanese role-playing games as well, so that's that answer. Okay, what exactly inspired me to do YouTube? Well, it was a few things, I think, way back before I knew what YouTube was, but I didn't really use it in either way to be a content creator or to watch things. A friend of mine had a little YouTube channel. I saw how much he loved uploading videos and kind of spurred me on to do it myself. Also, there was a YouTuber I did eventually start watching called Stephen Plays. He does Let's Plays and things like that, and every time he puts a video up I know he's enjoying playing that game, so it kind of gave me the motivation to also do Let's Plays and just throw out videos and whatnot. So that's that one. Next question, what is my favourite game of 2015? Right, I need to split this up on a technical level and a value for money level, and being a massive Metal Gear Solid fan, with it being the conclusion of the entire saga, I would have to say Metal Gear Solid 5 or Metal Gear Solid V The Phantom Pain. But on an emotional level, on a game which absolutely blew my mind in terms of storytelling, would be the episodic, 5-part episodic point-and-click adventure by Square Enix called Life is Strange. That game grabbed me by the balls from episode 1. It just destroys your emotions. Like Telltale games, if you've played any of those games, it gives you the option of choice, but most Telltale games give you the illusion of choice, with the conclusion of the game always being relatively linear, so to speak. With Life is Strange, genuine choices in each of the episodes can drastically change the outcome of the game by the end, and I've seen a few Let's Plays of people finishing episode 5, totally different to what happened in my game. It's, you need to play it. I cannot recommend that game enough. It is absolutely amazing. So that's my answer for that question. Okay, next question. How did I get my channel to grow? Right, so I've had my channel just over 3.5 years, but for way over two and a half of those years I was very blasé with it. I was uploading 1 or 2 videos a month, didn't have any structure to anything, you know, I'd just upload willy-nilly. Around March this year, so about 9 months ago, I started taking it a lot more seriously. I've been consistent and persistent at the same time, upload frequently, and also just enjoy what you're making. It's not a numbers game at the end of the day. If you're trying to chase numbers in a subscriber count, it's going to turn from being a hobby to being an obsession, and it's just pointless. Just as long as you're enjoying what you're uploading, people will stumble across your videos at some point, and if they, while they're watching, if they see that you're enjoying what you're making, then they're going to stick around and maybe even subscribe to the channel and watch more of your content. So that's all I'd say on the matter. That's all I'm doing. I really enjoy doing it. It's become my main hobby now, is creating things for YouTube for, you know, people just to chill out and waste a little bit of their day on. So that's the answer to that one. Right, this is an interesting question. When did I realise I look like a gay Justin Bieber? Right, first off, if I look like that handsome man, I would take that as an absolute compliment. I don't, but you know, that'd be fantastic if I did. Now, this is from a friend who I used to work with. It's because I tend to go for the silly, choppy little teenage boy haircut. I'm 27 now, I've got a fantastic hairline, I've only got another 3 years left in me till I'm about 30 when I start looking like a creep with that kind of haircut. So in about another 3 years time, I'll move away from the gay Justin Bieber, and I have to bite the bullet and get a boring, grown-up, adult man haircut. So there's that. I'm not looking forward to it. Right, what is my favourite video game and my favourite games console? Right, my favourite game would be Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1. I played the demo version an insane number of times before I actually got the full game myself. And my favourite console would be the Sega Dreamcast. An absolute mountain of amazing games, albeit it did have some utterly shit games, but primarily the games that I did buy and had when I was younger were really great games, and the thing had an awesome number of peripherals: fishing rods, guns, arcade sticks, steering wheels, you know, and I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. Especially the fishing rods. Sega Bass Fishing was an absolutely amazing pastime. So that's the answer to that question. Right, I think we'll wrap this video up here. I know I've not answered a massive amount of questions. These have all been ones from YouTube. I've still got Facebook and Instagram and things like that to answer, so I will do those in other videos. I did have a lot more questions on YouTube, which I'm sorry I haven't been able to get through, but I didn't want to make the video stupid long, because, you know, just looking at a video of gameplay with me answering questions can't be all that fun. Anyway, so massive thanks again for allowing me to hit 200 subscribers. I think at the minute we're standing on 212, which is awesome. We're still growing, we're still going up and up, and it's brilliant, it's amazing. I'm glad my videos are getting around to people, and people are actually sharing them and leaving great feedback. I mean, I've had some stupid comments like, why can't you speak English properly, where's your accent from, which is fucking stupid because I'm from England and I speak English, but you know, some people are just uneducated dickheads. So anyway, again, thanks again for watching. Stay on the channel for more videos. I will see you shortly.